All right, ladies and gentlemen, are you ready for this? Continuing on through through chapter 7, working with equations. So we're going to get into equations where we have like terms, and we'll talk about what that is here in just a little bit. So when we're solving equations or with word problems, back to our last one here, again, we're going to set this up with the information they give us. And I'm going to talk about that in just a moment, but first I'm going to read it, because the first thing you should always do is read the entire thing. So a carpet cleaner charges $47.49 to travel to a customer's home and $22.28 per room cleaned. If the carpet cleaner charged $92.05, how many rooms did he clean? Well, think of your $47.49 is going to be a flat fee. It doesn't matter how many rooms they clean, you're going to be charged the $47.49 just to have them come out. So we're going to start with that, $47.49. Then on top of that price, so that's to come out, and then we got the cleaning price. So we're going to add on the $22.28 it is for every room you do. Since it's every room, we're going to take that $22.28 times how many rooms cleaned. So we don't know how many rooms are cleaned. We're going to be times R. So 228 or 22.28 R equals our total amount. So it says that they charged them $92.05. That's our total. So $92.05. All right. So, order of operations, we're going to take care of what's added or subtracted first. Since there's no sign here, think of this as a plus. So opposite would be to subtract the 47.49 from both sides. What you do to one side, you have to do to the other side. So if I have 47.49, I take that away. I have nothing. It's gone. And then we bring stuff down. So 22.28R equals, when we subtract this, we're going to get 6,544. Okay. So remember, when a number next to our letter, that means multiply. So we're going to divide by 22.28. Divide by 22.28. Again, what you do to one side, you have to do the other. R then is going to be 2. There's 2 of these that go into there. So 2 rooms. All right. So shifting gears a little bit, but continuing on with equations, we're going to be solving with like terms. So like terms are where we have the same variable going on. So the coefficient is what number's in front, what's times by that variable. We're actually going to add or subtract those and then keep the same variable. So it has to have the same variable in order to do it. Once we get things all put together, so we have a single term, which is the coefficient and so the letter and the number together, that's one term. So once we have it down to just that single term of that letter, then we can solve like normal. So this is what I mean. So if we have Q plus 6Q equals 7. So whenever there's not a number, think there's an invisible 1 here. So if I have 1Q and I add 6 Q's to it, well, how many Q's do I have total? Well, 1 plus 6 is 7 Q. And then we bring stuff down, equals our 7. So now we have our equation. Now we can solve. So we would divide by 7. So Q equals 1. All right. So a few more going on here. So don't let all the different terms get you confused. So if I had 2 plus 2 plus 1, well, you go, oh, well, 2 and 2 is 4 plus 1, that's 5. Same thing here. If I have 2 G's plus another 2 G's, that's 4 G's, plus 1 more is 5 G's. I wrote a Q. Equals our 20. So you're just bringing down that other side. So 5G equals 20, we divide by 5. So in this case, G is going to equal 4. So just putting like terms together and then solving it out from there. So a few more again. So again, I'm going to go through. Okay, so if I had 11 minus 10 plus 3, I would know exactly what to do there. So 10 minus 11, or 11 minus 10 is 1. 1 plus 3 is 4. Same thing here. If I have 11 C's and I take 10 of them away, I'm down to 1 of them. Plus 3 of them back gives me 4 C's. Now, I stopped there because 4 does not have a C, the minus 4. So it is not a like term. It cannot go together. So only the ones that have C's can go together. this number has to stay separate. So 4c minus 4 equals our 16. So the rest just gets brought down. So solving just like a two-step equation like we've done before. So if it's minus 4, we're going to add 4 to both sides. So that cancels. We bring the 4c down because that's what's left, equals 16 plus 4 is 20. So 4c means time, so we divide by 4 to cancel. C equals 5. All right. So now we're going to throw some negatives in there. Again, treat it just like as if the variable wasn't there. So if this was 7 plus a negative 1 minus 6, we'd know how to solve that, okay? So same thing here. 7 of them, and I add 7 more, I'm up to 14. Plus a negative is the same thing as like adding or subtracting a number out. So 14 minus 1 plus a negative 1 minus 1, same thing. So 14 minus 1 is 13, and we're going to take 6 more away, and so we're going to be down to 7. So 7a equals negative 14. So if I divide by 7, because 7a means 7 times a, so we divide to cancel. So a equals. Now, if I have a negative divided by a positive, when they're different signs, it's a negative. And 14 divided by 7 is 2. So let me know if you have any questions. Remember, you can always pause it, rewind it if you need to see something or you need more time to write stuff down. Otherwise, until next time, we'll talk to you later, guys.